And welcome back to me crocheting my wedding dress. This is part 2, so if you haven't already seen part 1, I'm gonna link it up above and go ahead and check that out so you can see what I've been doing up until now. So I have a little bit of an update for you. Since my last video ended, I finished the bodice part of the dress, so I have like the little frills and the shoulders. So I'm gonna show you where we're at now. So ignore this down here, it's just my ball of yarn and everything, but here's the top. So here's our little shoulders here, and then this goes about to my belly button a little bit below. So basically the bodice is done, and then I have a this is temporary, don't worry about the way that this looks, but this is kind of the corset back. I needed it to be connected because it was hard to work on when it was in like 2 pieces. So here are the sleeves, as you can see. So you can kind of like understand the shape now a bit more. And then this is gonna extend further, and then it will have to widen a bit to go over my hips. And then we'll keep widening the skirt, and then the skirt is also gonna have kind of a design like this on it as well. So I'm basically just going to be working in the round over and over and over and over and over again until I get it as long as I need it to be. And so I'm just going to get to work on that, and I will give you guys another update soon. Hey, so an update for you guys. It's been a couple weeks since I last filmed because this part was just taking forever. So let me get the camera on the dress. Here she is in all her glory right now. Here's the top, and here's our skirt so far. This goes to a little bit past my mid-thigh, kind of, I think. So then the next part is I have to make a million of these little designs, and then that's gonna go all the way around the skirt. And then there's another part of the pattern, and then I do another set of this, and then more and more and more, basically until the end. If that seems like a lot, it's because it is. And if it doesn't seem like a lot to you, you're incorrect. So I just have to spend my day making these little things. Oh my gosh, Pooh Bear looks like he's like creeping behind me. Hi Pooh Bear. So if it seems, it's just gonna take me a bit of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and when I have a bit more of an update for you, I will show you that. Once I have like an update, it'll be like pretty close to the end, so that's really exciting. Hey y'all, it's me, I'm back. And I have an update. It has been hours, my hands are aching, but I have the first round of motifs on my skirt finished. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, so here's the top. You've seen this before. And then here's the first row of motifs. You can't super tell right now, but they're little flowers that are all connected. So the next step is to take all of these little strings and sew them into the dress so that I can continue onto the next row. And then I think I have like 4 rows of this. We'll see if that actually happens because this took forever. But yeah, it goes all the way around the skirt and it should look real cute. So now I'm off to sew in a bunch of ends, and I guess in a way it's good because it'll give my hands a little bit of a break of the crocheting part, but holding the needle is still hard, so we'll see. Hey y'all, I'm back. Okay, so some updates for you. Things are going interestingly. Explanation time. I have run out of yarn, and my dress is about knee length. So we are revamping a few things here. We are not gonna let this stop us because the wedding is a week away. And I have no issue with my dress not reaching the ground. The issue is I bought the amount of yarn I thought I needed based off of the pattern. And well, it turns out that I needed a little bit more because, you know, one reason or another, like patterns are never perfect and it's all fine. So I went through my 6 balls of yarn and I just didn't have enough. So yeah, let me show you what it looks like. So it's got this cute little flower design in it, and then that repeats, and then this is about where we are. So this reaches just past my knee. So there's the skirt, it comes down, there's the design. It's really beautiful. I'm actually really, really, really proud of this. So thankfully, Hugo and I went to the mall and we found yarn. It is not the same yarn, so the texture is slightly different, but the weight of it is the same, and this color matches almost perfectly, which is nearly impossible when you're buying yarn. So the fact that we found something so close is incredible. And so what I think I'm gonna do, because it doesn't really matter to me if it touches the ground, I just want it a little bit longer than just below the knee. In order to get a little bit of extra length, I'm gonna repeat kind of that lace thing that I did on the top, on the bottom. So it'll have just like a border layer of lace on the bottom of it. And that should get me a little bit extra length. And we have 4 of these. So I'm hoping that it's enough to just get a little bit of extra length. It'll have like a nice finished bottom to it then. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. So it's coming up very quickly. And my parents are here in like 5 days. So I really kind of only have about 5 days to do this, because once they're here, I'm not gonna have as much time to work on this. So we're in crunch time. So I am gonna get started, and I will get back to you when there is progress to be made or when it's finished. So we'll see. Y'all, we did it. The dress is done. Are you ready? I don't think you guys are ready to see it. I don't think so. I gotta go get it. Hold on. Okay, please ignore the ends I have to weave in, but here it is. Da, 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 da. So it goes down to about my mid-calf, which is about where I wanted it to be once I found out that I couldn't get it all the way to the floor. And I'm so happy with it. This stuff down here is basically the same stuff I did up here. So I kind of like that it begins and ends the same way, kind of like poetic, I suppose. And you can't really even tell that this is a different yarn. Like, I am so happy. When you feel it, you can definitely feel a difference, but like just looking at it, you can't really tell. I am so happy with it. I cannot wait to wear it, and it was weeks and weeks and hours and hours and hours of work, but I really think it paid off. I just have to make my little corset string for to lace it up with, and to weave in my ends, and then like it is finito. It is done, finished. So the next time you see me, I will be getting married and in that dress, and so I guess, yeah.